What is up, guys? It's your boy Rick Kakis, and today we have a brand new Xur Location and Inventory review for the weekend of December 8th to the 11th, and so let's get started. Now, first things first, Xur is going to be located in the Winding Cove on the EDZ. And let's take a look at what he has here. Firstly, for exotics, we do have the Jade Rabbit. Not a bad little scout rifle. Has been really good in PvP, not so much lately. Ophidia Spade here, 65 with really no spikes at all, unfortunately. Then we've got the Insurmountable Skull Fort, a little bit more spiky, and it does have resilience and strength, which is kind of what you want. Very fun exotic, honestly. What the f? And then we do have the Skull of Dire Ahamkara, really not too spiky and too much mobility, so not the best exotics so far. Now going on to the weapons here, we have the False Promises, Underdog Rampage, not really interested by that. Threat Detector, Swashbuckler, Cold Denial. The Cold Denial can be a very good pulse rifle, high impact frame. I remember when this thing was taking over the Crucible, and not the worst roll, but also not the best. Another Underdog Rampage, alright, Lethal Action 2, I'm not really too interested in Underdog. Then we have a Cartesian Coordinate here, which is a very good fusion rifle with Under Pressure, which is kind of a PvP all-star. It did get nerfed at one point, but like, backup plan and Under Pressure? That is kind of a wombo combo for like a very, very snappy PvP fusion rifle. Like, you're gonna absolutely surprise some people with how fast that is gonna shoot. Then you have Offhand Strike, Incandescent Aikilos as shotgun. No thank you. Clown Cartridge on the Interference is undoubtedly good, and Spike Grenades is very, very good here, but Threat Detector, you can absolutely do better than that. Then we have an Auto-Loading Disruption Break. This Grenade Launcher, not really too interested in that, to be honest. And then on the backside, we do have a Quick Draw Hawkmoon here. Polygonal Rifling isn't the best. Quick Draw, it's very niche. Some people really want to have an extremely quick drawing weapon if they do a lot of weapon swaps, but I feel like you can do better on the Hawkmoon, man. Now, let's go on to the armor here. First of all, we have the Sovereign set. Let's check light.gg for that rarity. So, this new Monarchy theme set was originally introduced back in Season 1 Vanilla Destiny 2, but was reintroduced in Season 8, and it's a very common set with 48% of Guardians having access to this thing. But let's take a look at the stats here. Well, thank goodness it's not glitched. We have a 65 here. A little bit spiky, but, you know, not really where you want to be. Missing out on discipline, I think you can do better for sure. 67 is a very high total value, but, you know, really too much mobility, unfortunately. Resilience, discipline, strength are all actually fine, but man, if that 12 mobility as it was elsewhere, it'd be fantastic. Then we have the helmet here. Oh my, talk about spiky here. Again, way too much mobility. If it was anywhere else, I'd be very happy about it. But hey, if you're really going for a melee build, you can pick this thing up, pick this chest up. You're already off to the races. And then 63, again, with massive mobility here. The Titan does not need mobility at all, so unfortunately, basically a wasted stat. Let's go and check the other classes. First of all, the Warlock. Alright, for the Warlock, let's check these gloves here. Again, massive spikes here, mobility and strength. Well, the Warlock, it doesn't really want max mobility either, unless you're really trying to be super speedy, so I'm going to say no. 64, a little bit more interesting spikes here, with resilience and strength being featured. Not bad, honestly, but also not the best. Then we have 68, my goodness, what a high total. But again, with maxed out mobility. Dude, if this was in recovery, I'd be freaking out, but like, come on, Bungie. And dude, again, too much. How much you guys want to bet right here, right now? Make a comment right now if you think this is going to happen. The Hunter armor is going to have like no mobility. The mobility is all going to be on the classes that don't want it. Let's go and check the Hunter right now. All right, for the Hunter, let's see here. What did I say? 67. Holy crap, that's a lot of strength. Honestly, if you are going for like a melee build, this isn't the worst thing ever. Like, this is actually pretty decent. You know, it still has one tier of mobility, resilience, recovery, and then just has that huge strength spike. So consider it if you, again, like love throwing knives or something like that. Then we've got 63 here with a big discipline spike, but really not the biggest spike ever. It's kind of all right there. 63 resilience and discipline spike. Actually a pretty, like, relatively decent helmet. Would be really good for the other two classes. So what I say, no mobility, no mobility, no mobility. We have one more here. Okay, one armor piece with one, like, little spike of mobility for the hunter. I feel like I was pretty correct there. Like, come on, the 18 mobility here is all right. I mean, 18 is an important number because if you masterwork this, it's 20, which is 2 tiers. Discipline and intellect, it's kind of all right at best. I think this helmet is probably like the best out of all of these. And then these arms are genuinely insane if you're going for a 100 strength build. Guys, really a disappointing weekend to be sure. Yeah, that's about it. Bungie hates us this weekend, guys. That is it for the video. Hope you enjoyed and found this interesting. If you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickCacus. That is linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.